Today on the Travel Magazine, we visit the city of fjords, Oslo, Norway. A city where the culture is as diverse as the landscape. Where the Vigeland Sculpture Park boasts over 200 works of art. And City Hall, where the Nobel Peace Prize is awarded each year. One of the largest cities in the world has a population of only 500,000. Oslo, Norway, was founded by a Viking king 1,000 years ago. It is famous, of course, for its Viking history, museums, and many sculptured gardens. Hi, I'm Jake de Boer.
And I am Mieke de Boer. Welcome to Oslo, Norway, on this edition of Travel Magazine 2000.
Oslo is centrally located in the heart of Scandinavia. It is bounded by the Oslo Fjord and surrounded by forested hills. This city has one of the most dramatic settings of any European capital. A favorite pastime is a sailing excursion among the islands of this majestic fjord. Nothing compares with the Norwegian fjords, and no two fjords are alike. The most stunning arrival to this Nordic capital is from the sea. Norway has the longest coastline of the Scandinavian nations. Its name is derived from a nautical term meaning the way of the north. A constant reminder that it owes its existence to the sea. The Kon-Tiki Museum is home to Thor Heyerdahl's reed boat, the Ra 2. The expedition was to sail from Morocco across the Atlantic to Barbados. His first attempt failed, but on his second attempt, he succeeded in 57 days. This journey proved his theory that Old World civilizations could have traveled across the Atlantic to South America. The Ra 2 was built in 1970 by native Indians from Bolivia. They are still masters of the art of building reed boats. The museum also houses a wide range of boats and artifacts from Heyerdahl's many expeditions. One of the artistic highlights of Oslo is Vigeland Park. Over 200 sculptures in granite, bronze, and iron grace the park. All these works of art were modeled by Gustav Vigeland, Norway's greatest sculptor.
So tell me, the fountain, that is where it all started.
That's where it started. We usually refer to the fountain that grew into a park, because it started with the fountain, and to sculpture it, it's much later carved, now made in bronze. So he made it in clay, and it was blasted up in plaster, and then it was there for many years until he eventually got the whole deal with the municipality that he could have it in the center of the park. So he made a fountain, a life cycle around, and that was the whole beginning of the park. It's the 6 giants holding this bowl of water. It's a heavy burden, it's life itself.
How long did he work on that?
The fountain took about 7 years to do.
7 years?
Yeah.
And then he has got also this life tree all around it.
It is actually a whole cycle of life. It's 4 corners, and he deals with childhood, young age, adulthood, and old age, and reliefs in between. So it's the whole cycle of life from cradle to grave.
And why are they under a tree?
Well, the tree is a symbol of life itself. That was very often used in Europe by many, many artists at the turn of the century. The tree is life itself. So he makes them mingle in and out of the tree of life itself. And the style is different, very different.
So obviously he did this at a younger age.
Yes.
Did his work change as he went along and as he became older?
Yes, that's absolutely. He never changed the content. It always deals with the same topic, human relations, but he changed his style. At least 3 different styles that we know about, only shown in the park. So at 3 different stages here, and yes, he was a very true European. Even if he had no scholarship, he had no education, he never went to an art school in his whole life, but he he read a lot, and he met with other artists, and he worked with other artists abroad, so he changed his style according to what other artists also do.
These remarkable sculptures serve as an inspiration to budding young artists. Sketching these statues helps hone their skills and talents. Vikkelen's original concepts for his sculptures inspire people from around the world to visit this elegant outdoor museum.
The last thing Gustav Vigeland accomplished in life was this tall column. It's 60 feet tall, and it deals with 121 human relations, you know, people related to each other. And it's struggle for life, climbing up, being pushed down, but at least it's optimistic. You see little children that climb up and end by the top. So it's, in a way, optimistic.
How long did this take for him
Well,
to cut, carve? I don't know what I would say.
Yes. He cut and carving,
Yes.
really, because it's made in granite, the hardest thing you really can carve in. And it took him 13 and a half years to do the column, and he worked together with, not with artists, but with 3 stonemasons that helped him carve it out. Yeah. But he was the only artist for the whole thing. And then the life cycle around it, 36 granite groups again, dealing with all aspects of life, human relations, through a whole life, from beginning little children, and you proceed in age, and you end up with the really old bodies.
Of all the attractions you have in Oslo, how does this stack up for people who come here from around the world?
It's amazing, but I think truly I can say it's tourist attraction number 1. Absolutely, this park. We have millions of people coming every year. And Gustav Vigeland did not allow any copies to be seen, so he can't be seen anywhere else than in this city. His museum and the whole park here, that's his domain, and he refused to have copies made. So this is 100% what you can see here, and I think truly I can say that everyone coming here is, in a way, either they are shocked because it's so overwhelming, this one,
yeah,
or they have the most fabulous feelings because it's so human. And isn't it amazing? Nothing is ever disturbed in this park. It's open day and night. Nothing is disturbed. It's no graffiti. It's no really burglars here. It's no really. It's quite amazing. It's always open, and we have very few guards here too. So it's the people that take care of this park. It's sacred in a way.
When we return, we visit City Hall. Each and every year, the Nobel Peace Prize is being awarded right here where you're standing. We also get wrapped up in the world of sweaters. Welcome back to Travel Magazine 2000 and the seafaring city of Oslo. This remote capital city boasts more than 50 museums and an abundance of art galleries. One of these museums is the Norwegian Folk Museum. Built entirely of wood, it takes you back to a time when life was simple. And yet, the workmanship was intricate and ornate. Oslo is the cultural and financial center of Norway. It is also home to the Nobel Peace Prize. In 1895, Alfred Nobel entrusted the Norwegian Parliament to award the Peace Prize in his will. Oslo City Hall sits at the head of the fjord and dominates the town center. Oversized statues and an unusual fountain are located in the courtyard. It contains numerous examples of contemporary Norwegian art. In fact, it can pass as an art gallery.
Now this is very unique.
Yeah, it's wooden relief. It deals with Nordic mythology, and this one in particular deals with one of the gods from Viking time. It's Thor is his name, and he was the god of the humans. And his significance, he has a hammer, he bangs the clouds and makes the rain. And he has two goats and the wagon, and he rolls over the sky and he makes the thunder. Every Norwegian child knows about that.
And he banged the clouds this morning. There's no doubt
Yes,
about
he
that.
did that, yes. Sometimes you want to take his hammer away. Outside we have the beautiful woodwork, the reliefs, and inside we have stonework. And the whole floor here is Norwegian stone, not only granite. We have marble, we have hundreds of beautiful stones in Norway, which is many of them are used in the floor in the city hall.
The mural behind us, what does it depict?
The mural behind us is called the Occupation Frieze, and it deals with the 5 years occupation from 1940 to 45, the Nazi occupation. And why it is so significant in the City Hall is because many of the artists here were in prison during the war and had to stop all the work they had. They're coming back from prison again, and then I thought this was part of Norwegian history, so that's why they all added something about the war in their paintings.
A very impressive building. You know, I was impressed with the ground floor, but the second floor is even more impressive.
Yes, it is. It is absolutely one of the really big buildings in Oslo. And for a period of time, you know, when we had the artists coming back from Paris and they decorated it in Norwegian, it's all 100% Norwegian. It's nothing imported in the whole City Hall.
Tove, can you describe the wall to our right?
The wall, this wall, it's all hand painted. The whole is mural painted, and it is actually depicting seagulls. We're a fjord city here, so the seagulls is very significant to Oslo.
Tell me about the ceiling. Is that, it's beautiful.
It looks like it's embroidered, doesn't it?
Yes.
But it is actually, it's painted. It's painted, and it's this typical Nordic, or I would say Norwegian patterns. You'll see them also in the national costumes that we have, beautiful costumes, and then it's embroidery like that. So it looks actually like it is embroidered.
chandelier. This is beautiful glasswork.
Yes, it is. It's 100% Norwegian. We have wonderful glassworks here, and all the chandeliers in the City Hall is made in Norway, like the woodwork, like all the other things here is.
And the painting.
And the painting, of course, is also made by a Norwegian, Edvard Munch. He was not in the competition when they made the City Hall because he was old. He actually died in 1944, and he was 80 years of age. And he withdrew from the competition, saying that, I think the new generation, the next generation should do, so they did the rest. But having the City Hall without the Munch painting was really something missing, so this was given after his death, actually, by a private donator. And it describes one of the typical Munch topics, the Tree of Life.
And it's here in the VIP room.
This is a VIP room, so this is where the mayor gives special luncheons. And it used to be weddings in this room earlier, civic weddings, but that is not done in the City Hall anymore.
Do you know what is so very special about this City Hall?
Yes, on the 10th of December, each and every year, the Nobel Peace Prize is being awarded right here where you're standing. Coming up, we take you to the hustle and bustle of downtown Oslo.
Oh, Jake, look here. Oslo sweater shop.
Oh, listen, let's go in there because it looks very nice.
This.
We also get wrapped up in the world of sweaters.
Now, if you want to buy a real troll in Oslo, Norway, make sure it has 4 fingers, a big nose, and a tail. We will be back with more of Travel Magazine 2000 just after this, so stay with us.
Welcome back to Travel Magazine 2000 and the city of Oslo. Oslo offers a unique combination of attractive natural surroundings and big city life. The city center is small and compact. Most hotels, museums, entertainment and shopping are located within walking distance. Its residents are friendly and outgoing. Norway's only real city is home to 10% of its population. Oslo is both exciting and different. It is art, it is culture, it is big business, and it is relaxing. On top of a hill at the end of the city's main street is Norway's royal castle. Originally completed in 1858, this symmetrical 3-story building, topped by a flat roof, has recently undergone major reconstruction.
Oh, Jake, look here. Oslo sweater shop.
Oh, listen, let's go in there because
We
it looks
can't
very
miss
nice.
this.
Red sweaters, blue sweaters, wool sweaters, large and small sweaters, short sleeve, long sleeve. This is the place for sweaters.
You know, Jake, this is Oslo, and it's the place for the sweaters.
Absolutely.
And you know what? The store is unisex. So do you want to buy a sweater?
No, because you know, I think you could use one. and it's a
But
bit cool.
you know what the problem is? There is so many sweaters. Where do we begin?
Well, here's one. Do you like that?
No.
Is that your color or mine?
No, that's not for me. I want a special one from Oslo.
Oh, you know what? I see one here. Excuse me.
Yeah, I like it. Let me fit it on.
Okay.
Let me see.
Beautiful, huh?
This is
And
a
Norway
red.
is very well known for this.
Yeah, and this is a very nice color.
Let me take your jacket out of the way and put it over here. That's
So
nice,
how do you
mate.
like this?
Yeah, I like that.
Huh? Turn around.
Yeah, I like that.
You like this?
Can we try this one for a minute?
Sure. But we're not going to try 500 sweaters on here.
So let's do this one.
This is a place, I tell you,
How do you like Oslo?
I think Oslo is a wonderful place.
it blew
there is
my
so
mind.
much to see.
Yeah.
How do you like this one?
You know what? I like that. The color really suits you.
Let's try one more.
Why?
Well, just that I can compare.
Okay. Well,
Good.
there are so many sweaters here. Let's just pick this
Let's-
one because they're unisex. A lot of them are, you know, your size.
So we can both
You maybe
wear
have
the
some
sweater.
Scandinavian blood in you because it looks good on you. What do you think?
Good.
Some Norwegian blood.
How do you like this one?
Well, you know, I like the blue on you. You know that. I'm partial to blue, but that's very nice as well. Turn around for a minute. And just walk away because, yeah, that's nice. Now turn around.
Okay, bye, Jake.
Bye. As a captivating city with so much to offer, few of the world's capitals can compare with Oslo. Well, that's it for this edition of Travel Magazine 2000. I'm Jake de Boer.
And Dominique de Boer, and join us again as we travel the world.